And a good Sunday midday to you. This weather video is driven by 802cars.com, representing 802 Toyota, Twin City Subaru, 802 Honda, all located off of Exit 7 on I-89. Looking at a very warm and humid western half of Vermont, up against the east of Vermont, up against the Green Mountains. Not quite as warm, and some low-level moisture streaming in from the ocean has made it and is capped off right along the eastern slopes of the Green Mountains. This is also a very stable layer. This will preclude a lot of convection, with the convection firing west of the Green Mountains or along the Green Mountain spine, and especially now taking place, expecting a lot of development over the Adirondacks, then eventually drift to the north. Let's take a look at some of the latest computer modeling. And this was about forecast for the noon hour, as instability will get quite high. We're talking better than 1,800 joules per kilogram. This will send some mighty big updrafts into the region. We're already starting to see some thunderstorm activity in this location here, but you notice that the instability gets pushed a little bit to the south over time and then overtakes that and gets pushed back to the east just a little bit, and still eastern parts of Vermont not seeing as much in terms of instability. This will be mostly from probably thunderstorms that then get carried over with their anvil, and a lot of clouds and probably some more stratiform rains occurring here. This is valid again at 7 o'clock this evening. When you overlay instability, you can really see what's going on here as it'll begin to fill in. These are near current conditions, so temperatures are at their warmest here, of course, across western Vermont. We're looking at the ambient air temperature. Let's take a look at our dew points. Pretty warm and humid east and west of the Green Mountains, but sufficiently unstable west of the Greens with this convective available potential energy measurement. This metric here is a real good one to support strong updrafts. You can also see that there are some thunderstorms rolling in and some lightning strikes currently, with some weaker thunderstorms into the northern slopes of the Adirondacks into the St. Lawrence Valley up to Montreal. And taking a look at the latest radar, we're popping a few cells here, and again, most of the heavy stuff north of the Canadian border, but the deepest instability is going to be across the Adirondacks and eventually into the Champlain Valley. Not expecting a whole lot east of the Green Mountains. Some of that could flop over, some positive lightning, cloud-to-ground discharges, but most of the heavy action is going to be here, primarily looking at lightning being the biggest threat impacts for utilities, as well as locally heavy rainfall, some locally gusty winds, perhaps as high as thresholds, maybe around 40-45 miles per hour, and some of the strongest thunderstorm cells this afternoon. A lot of the thunderstorm activity becomes more rain shower-esque and then moves east of the Green Mountains later on today. Roger Hill, Wuthering Heights.